Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Mediumship and Numerology channel. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay, so what I like to do is to have another mediumship interview, and today I like to discuss Rachel King's case. She was a school teacher. And she was recently shot, ladies and gentlemen, on Tuesday morning here at in Philadelphia at Cheltenham Turnpike. And she was shot brutally, ladies and gentlemen, with her 11-year-old son sitting right in the back seat. Okay? She had gone to Dunkin' Donuts that morning here, and she was just shot multiple times. So, what I'm going to do now is to see if I can channel her through just to ask her a few specific questions. And I'm going to do this reading in two parts, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, if you like this reading, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button so that you receive all future readings, okay? So, I like to start off first by just kind of connecting with Miss King just to gain some insight into her attributes. But prior to doing that, I like to start off by just saying my prayer first, and then we're going to go on and get into these questions. All right. So, dear guides, dear deceased relatives, may the peace, may the grace and understanding and awareness open up my mind and heart to receive soul insights and enlightened knowledge. I ask that only the highest of intentions and energy be present in this experience. Please help me release my ego fears so that I can clearly see, clearly feel, clearly hear the messages that Mrs. King would like to share to us as well as to the world at large. Okay? So, with that said, I'm going to start off by just selecting two dominoes first, just to gain some insight into her attributes. And then I'm going to select a card from my Tarot Afro Americana that I feel best represent her in order to channel more messages in through to you guys. Okay? So, let's go on and just choose Miss King. I ask you to guide my hands to correct two tiles to identify your true attributes. Okay? And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this reading, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button. Okay? So, I'm going to start off by selecting this tile here. Wow, we have double four. All right? And just make sure that each of you sees this. A double four here. So, of course, 4 plus 4 add up to 8 here. All right? But we're going to also interpret it starting with just a 4, okay? So, this Miss King seems to have had very strong intuitive abilities, I'm getting. Okay? It seems that she was always interested in things out of the ordinary or things that you really couldn't explain. I'm getting here from her. And then just to add that together, 4 plus 4 equals 8 there. It shows that sometimes she lacked sense of humor, I'm getting. And she at times came across very pessimistic and cold. Okay, but she did in fact enjoy hard work. That's one thing that she's telling me that she really enjoyed. And she was fairly good at her finances, I'm getting. All right. Let's select another tile here. And then we'll just gain more insights into to other areas as soon as I select the channeling card I'm going to be using, okay? So let's select one more towel here. We have 4 and 6. So we already know what the 4 means here. So we have 2. So that shows that she was a very sensitive, emotional type person. And was a domestic, she was fond of domestic type things that I'm also getting here, okay? I also feel that she was very, very refined, like sociable, okay? Um, a gentle person that I'm kind of seeing here, okay? So now what I like to do is to pick out a card here, ladies and gentlemen, that I feel that best represents her so that I can go in and channel a few questions and get some answers for us all. So what I'm going to do here, since she told us she was very intuitive, I'm going to select the Empress to represent her. All right, so I'm going to go through this deck here and let's see if we can quickly find this card. And ladies and gentlemen, if this reading if you guys are liking this reading, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button so that you can continue to receive readings of this nature. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go on and select the High Priestess. Okay, I feel a better connection with this card here. All right, so let's go on and get started with the questions. And Miss King, are you ready? Let's get started, okay? So the first question that I have for you today is, tell me a little bit about yourself, the authentic you, particularly when this occurrence happened, okay? She's certainly given me the strong impression, ladies and gentlemen, that she didn't expect this to occur within her wildest dreams here. She was very shocked, okay? She says she never got the chance to, this happened so suddenly, she realizes that she really never had the chance to really fulfill her true potential here. And she never expected that this would ever happen to her, okay? She tells me that, and she wants the world to know too, that including her family, that life is certainly too short. So live it to the fullest, that she's saying, okay, while you really have a chance here, all right? She's saying, you see what really happened to me, and she says that this was unavoidable. This was meant to happen. I'm getting a strong impression that she was having, she's telling me she was having, it looks like communication as well as perhaps financial challenges and all sorts of problems, it seems, with a lover. And this might even include a past lover here, because it seems that someone flipped out on her, okay? And she felt that dealing with a lover was worthless. I'm getting it. I feel that it was a choice between two people, that she's telling me. She felt very uncertain with her feelings, and she really couldn't see the forest from the trees, she's showing me. She's saying that she vacillated a big deal, asking herself constantly, should she stay or go? All right? And I believe she's married as well, too. But I feel that it's perhaps somebody, or she was involved in a committed situation, but I do feel it's someone from her past with whom she had some problems, or it may have created problems in an existing situation here. Okay, so much so that it caused um, her ultimate demise here. Okay, I feel that Miss King, she's telling me that she really didn't know whether to really follow her head or her heart here. Okay, notwithstanding the fact that she had a child here on earth. So sometimes you have to use your head, not always your heart, all the times in certain matters, when a situation might not be good for you. Okay. um so Miss King, can you get me, Or tell me, of course, we know how you died, but just tell us a bit more. Give me a bit more specifics about the circumstances, perhaps surrounding your death. All right. Of course, I'm seeing trauma to the head or vision. And of course, this may have come from the shots. I'm feeling she's showing me that she was looked like she was very stressed and anxious that day. And she felt trapped in a situation and perhaps entangled in her own vices. I certainly see that there was an interference. It looks like a third party was involved, and it looks like she's really accept. She's having a hard time to accept the fact that she's dead or that she has died. Okay, I'm seeing strong air energy that's connected around her. So the person who may have killed her may have been an air type sign. We're going to try to unmask this person here too as well because I'm going to go in and select some letters and hopefully the letters will prove worthwhile to the family in determining who may have done this to her. Okay? So Miss King, next questions. How do you usually make your presence known? How do you I know this has recently happened and you're having difficulties kind of accepting the fact that you're dead because it happened so quickly here. And she's telling me she's still upset. She's giving me the impression that she's gonna hunt the location that she was murdered. Okay, and which where she was murdered. Okay, well, is it anything else you like to share? So since you aren't ready to cross over, and usually spirits don't go really cross over because this has just happened. It usually linger for a little while, usually a week to 2 weeks or sometimes shorter times here before they cross over here because family keeps pulling them back. But this is the question that I have to you, Miss King. Since you aren't ready to really cross over, what are your next steps here? I'm kind of feeling. Well, she says she wants to remain silent quite a bit. Well, she's given me an impression that she might have even also kind of been a bit of a loner too, as well. But she's telling me that she wants to spread love despite what may have happened to her. She also telling me that radical changes are and seem to be taking shape in her family. Somebody in her family, which her family might can possibly could confirm this, something big is about or major is about to happen. Either someone just got a new job, or someone is pregnant, or someone is going to have a baby, or something of that nature that she's telling me. Okay, and she's also saying that she loved herself person. She loved to eat. Okay, and she also loved very very expensive items. Okay. So is it possible that I can at least help you move on, Mrs. King? She's saying yes. Okay. Well, that's nice to hear that she's kind of understanding. And I think this converse discussion may have helped her, ladies and gentlemen. She's saying now that although that she may have faced many setbacks, she's willing to accept, the help that I'm offering. And she says she's ready to embrace a new experience, she's saying, on the other side. She feels that she's now been given a new opportunity and she wants her family to know that she will be coming through their dreams, and perhaps many of them may have already been kind of dreaming about her. Okay? She's telling me strongly, ladies and gentlemen, that she was clearly in a very abusive relationship, one that was very toxic, one that also included drug and or alcohol abuse. Whether it was she having this problem, and I'm kind of whether it was a problem that she was having with her existing lover or husband, or just somebody strange I'm getting, or perhaps she was dealing with more than one person. Okay, she's telling me that there are a lot of codependency type issues that she wanted to get away. I mean, kind of extract herself, issues from which she just couldn't get away, it seems. She just had an arduous time kind of letting a situation go here, and I'm feeling that it's connected with more air energy: Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, that I'm kind of feeling here. All right. So, in conclusion today, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to just leave a few messages here that Miss King would like to share to the world here. And I'm going to select 5 cards here from my more mediumship oracle deck here to leave with messages. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, if this reading resonates, or if you guys like this reading, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button. So, Miss King, I ask that you give us 5 final messages here that you like to share with not only your family, which most of these messages are geared towards the family, or just to the world, uh, the world at large. And then I'm going to go on and try to unmask this person who may have done this to you. Okay, let's see. She wants her family to know that you are never alone. In fact, if you might feel this way, she's always with you. Okay? She's with you in spirit. Next message. She wants you to know that despite what may have happened, we will all be together again. And that's something very nice to hear, family. Okay? She's saying that also, despite what may have happened, she feel healthy and she's happy. She didn't feel any pain, despite looks to the contrary. Next message. She wants you to know, family, that she's certainly just a thought away. Okay? There's no uh, distance, you know, between time and space, really, with this person. Okay? And last but not least, she wants you to know, just as I've told you, she has a new understanding now. She sees why things had to happen the way that it did. And she wants her family to elevate their thinking to a more spiritual or esoteric type level. So, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. But I forgot. I forgot to select these letters here. So, let's go on and do that here before closing. All right. So, Miss King, before I let you go here, I want you to help me identify the person who actually did this to you here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have 20 tablets in this bag here, 200 actually. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to select 20 letters here. And of course, this might be more suitable for the family here. I'm going to select 20 letters, and I hope and pray that these letters unmask the person behind doing this heinous crime here. All right. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this reading, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share with others to whom you think might benefit. And be sure to press that subscription button. So, 20 letters, Miss King. Give us 20, the correct 20 letters. Okay, let's see what we have. Let's start off with selecting these here. All right, we have T, E, O, U, N, F, P. It could be a nickname or a name that you will be able to identify. I hope that these resonate. E. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8. So we need 12 more letters, okay? Guide me to those 12 letters, Miss King. 12 letters. Okay. So we have an R. Okay, we have a J, a G, an S, an L. We have a T, an R, another E, an I. We have another P, an O, and last but not least, we have a T. So I'm going to call them back to make sure that each and every one of you has those, okay? There are, let's turn them all over here. We have 3 T's, 1 I, 3 E's. There are 2 O's, 2 R's, 2 P's, a J, an N, F, L, U, G, and S. So this concludes my session here today with this discussion. I will be doing a part B as well, okay, for this. If you guys like this reading, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button. If anyone wishes to have a more personalized reading, you can certainly access my website to schedule your reading there, or you can send an email to the email address identified within the description box, okay? Preferably the Gmail at this time. Thanks so much for viewing, and I look forward to hearing your comments. Enjoy your day.